Hello, my name is Sarah Simonton, and this is my continued project on the Wolf Creek watershed of Fayette County, West Virginia. This evening, I will be discussing the overall water quality data, the West Virginia Stream Condition Index within my watershed, as well as the permits of my watershed. This is just another overview of all of the watersheds in West Virginia, just to show you the proximity of mine in relation to the others. Mine is located in the Lower New at the northern part, very close to the Upper Kanawha. This is a more zoomed in picture of the overall Lower New watershed, and you can see that Wolf Creek is the one in red up north, and it is surrounded by Marr Branch, Laurel Creek, and Arbuckle Creek, as well as Coal Run and Keeney Creek. You can see that in this picture, the Wolf Creek is directly next to the New River flowing through, and it is flowing in northeastern direction in proximity to the Wolf Creek watershed. In order to analyze the water quality and the stream condition indexes, first I needed to see what the impaired streams were within my watershed. These impaired streams include House Branch, Crooked Run, Short Creek, and Wolf Creek. Wolf Creek is what I did all of my other primary data on, but it is also just one creek within the watershed of many tributaries. The other tributaries not mentioned and that are not impaired include Lavisi Creek, Tony Hollow, and Adkins Branch. As you can see, Wolf Creek and Crooked Run and House Branch, as well as Short Creek, all flow northeastern directly into the New River. Therefore, the impairments of these streams are very detrimental to a larger flowing river of the New River. Water quality and impairments. The impairments found in Wolf Creek watershed include iron, aluminum, and pH being flagged, as well as fecal coliform and other biological impairments. According to the DEP, pH impairments are abated if the load and waste load allocations for iron and aluminum are met. pH-specific allocations are not provided by the TMDL, and that is according to Tetra Tech, where I am receiving all of my information, well, the majority. Biological impairments caused by organic enrichment and sedimentation. Therefore, these two stressors will be solved with the same load and waste load allocations already required for fecal coliform and iron. That means no separate allocations are provided to specifically meet the biological impairment. And I got this information off of the DEP website. Further pictured is the general West Virginia water quality standards that are applicable to Wolf Creek watershed. As you can see, there's aluminum, biological impairment, fecal coliform, iron, and pH. It's necessary for the watershed's health as a whole to remain below or not exceed the numbers listed. Here's just an overview of the multitude of impairments and where they are exactly located and at what dates they were measured as impaired, including the amounts in which they found the impairment. Impairment causes. The primary causes of the impairments seem to be the abandoned mineland at the headwaters and towards the end of Wolf Creek. Because of the proximity close to this, it's assumed that aluminum and iron are leaching in from this land. Therefore, when talking about the restoration of this watershed, it's essential to look at how you can mitigate from these abandoned mine lands. The West Virginia Stream Condition Index. The West Virginia SCI uses 6 benthic metrics combined into one multi-metric index. It was developed by Tetra Tech, and the final score ranges from 0 to 100. As you can see from the scoring criteria, anything above 68.0 is unimpaired, while anything between 60.6 to 68 is more of a gray zone, and less than 60.6 is considered impaired. For the West Virginia SCI collection, data is collected through a 500 millimeter mesh rectangular dip net, and kick samples of the substrate are also implemented. Included in the benthic community metrics are total taxa, EPT index, percent contribution of 2 dominant taxa, percent EPT, percent Cryonomidae, and an HBI. Pictured are some of the West Virginia SCI benthic calculations from 1999 to 2015 for Wolf Creek specifically. As you can see, the values range from 41.9 up to 67.85. All of these are considered impaired, therefore the restoration and mitigation for these impairments are essential for providing higher water quality for the overall watershed. As you can see, the permitting data of Wolf Creek is provided by West Virginia DEP GIS Viewer. There are 18 permits listed for the Wolf Creek watershed, 17 of which are stormwater industrial, while 1 is for sewage. And these are my references.